Hi! Okay, so I know it looks a little crazy because I got two backgrounds up, but I ordered this and it's smaller this way and it's very sheer so you could see the window behind me, and it just was weird. So now that you know I've got two up, I don't have to keep my camera like that. I'm trying out a new light too. Let's see here. Whoa! Yo! Yo! Anyways, you can make it dimmer and whatnot. You don't want the shadows though. When you're trying to do your makeup, you don't want shadows. So I'm trying to go really, really quick because I have to be at church, and so I'm trying to go quick. And I hope all my makeup's here from our trip this past weekend, because if not, I'm going to be very upset if I'm missing some makeup. Anyways, I don't have Limelight foundation. Hi, Nana! I don't have Limelight foundation yet, so I'll be using some of my other stuff. First, I know everybody has a different... Hi, Aunt Deborah! I know everybody has a different routine to their skincare. I'm going to put some primer on first, and then I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus. It just kind of, sometimes I use that without any primer, and you can use it as a primer, you can use it as a setting spray too, but right now I feel very lost because all my stuff, I'm still putting it up, and so I feel like all my stuff is not where it's supposed to be, and it's stressing me out. I have too many bags though. I need to find a better way to have all this sorted out, because I have this bag and I have this bag and I have these are brushes, and then I have a bunch more bags, and I'm like, I need to just find some kind of way to just organize my chaos. So hi, Whitney. So I need some kind of way to organize my chaos. But anyways, alright, so I put my primer on. You're supposed to let it sit a few minutes, but I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm not going to. And then you spray your Fix Plus on. Definitely makes your face feel fresh, and it helps your makeup stay on. And I just feel like it gives you a smooth surface to work with. My brows are kind of crazy. They look really thin, but they're kind of crazy right now. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to try this out, because this is exactly what it says. Beep, beep. But I won't say it in case the kids are listening. So this I got for my birthday, and it has a lot of cool stuff in it. I really love it. But the powder that I like the most, because there's several eyebrow products in it, this is what I like the most. I use all of it, but I don't use it all at one time, if that makes sense. Because you have a gel, and you have a 2-shade brow powder, and then you have this powder, and then you have the pencil, and then you have the eyeliner, or the highlighter. I do use this highlighter if I don't have time to carve out my brows. A lot of times I'll use that, so I'll probably use that tonight. What? No, you go. And then it comes with this cool brush. So yeah, my daughter's bugging me because she's like, yeah. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm in a hurry. Plus, I don't want her to knock this down. Hi, Carol. Hi, Rosie. So I ordered this, but it's too short. Like, I was like, really? And you can see through it. So, you know. Yes. Actually tonight, Whitney, we are going to be going over what we watched and what was in the study guide and the packet. So if you have your packet, then you'll be able to just pick right up next week, and it'll be just like you didn't miss, because tonight's more of a discussion. We're doing this where, like, you watch a video and then the next week you break it down and discuss it and do your bookwork. So you'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. And set up that way, I think it's good, because people that do miss are able to come back. Alright, so guys, I have two foundations, and I am getting a lot darker. I know it doesn't look like this because I have a white light on me, but I'm getting so dark being out in the sun working. So this was the one I was using in the winter, and this is the one that I'm using now. Hi, Jasmine! So this is the one that I'm going to have to use now, and it's probably still going to be a little bit too light because I've been out in the sun so much working. You can't really tell, but my forehead is so brown. And so I'm going to have to probably change my foundation like 15 times this summer. And I'm okay with that. I just don't think I can afford that. So hi Megan! Ooh! Alright, so we're going to take our Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm going to take my mom's mirror because it's good luck. And we're just going to kind of bloop, 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 bloop. And like I said, I'm kind of in a hurry. Not really, but kind of. I'm just trying to not be late. Because it's not good if you're trying to help lead a class and you're late. See how light this looks on me? Oh my god! I can't believe how dark I've gotten. I'm going to have to break out the bronzer. Because it's really like... It's so dark, and this is so light now. And this is my darker of the two shades. So, bronzer it is. We're going to have to put some bronzer on this white face. The only bad thing is, whenever you are too dark for your foundation, you get these little spots because it just sinks into your pores. And another good note, I told you I don't have Lime Life foundation, but it sits on your skin because it's wax based and it doesn't go in your skin like the other foundations do. So that's just a little tip there. But yeah, so I'm just trying. And these wrinkles here, I know I point these out to you guys, they're stressing me out. Like, they're really stressing me out. And these grays right here, they're stressing me out too. Rotated brush. Probably not. What is it, Jasmine? I'll probably want it. I don't even know what it is. I'm like, I'll probably want it. I'm kind of out on my game because like I've been trying not to watch Jeffree Star stuff, and I've been trying to not watch a lot of stuff because I don't want to want a lot of stuff. And I did see though the Pride palette for Morphe, and it was amazing. Like the colors, just because kind of reminds you of a mix between Jaclyn Hill and the James Charles and the Blue Blood palette, yeah. So kind of like that. So I'm like, I would like to get it just for the shades. Today I'm probably going to use this palette because it's new. I've used it a few times, but you guys, look at this. Oh, I don't know though. I've already used it a few times. I'm like, do I want to keep using this? But it's so pretty and pigmented. So, I know, grays, I'm just like, I had to pull out one that was like itty bitty, but it kept on like, bleh. Alright, hi Renee, sister! How are you? I'm trying to hurry up and do my makeup before church, because, yeah, I gotta go, and I've been delivering puppies today. I still have 3 more to go. I gotta get homes for these puppies. So if you know anybody that wants, their mom and dad is the mom's a full-blooded boxer, the dad's a full-blooded Australian Shepherd. I don't have any Lime Life palettes yet. No, I only have this one. But there's a few eyeshadows I've been eyeing. Like the really pretty blue one, it's like this, but not really sparkly. Kind of like that one. I need that in my life. Alright, I need to stop talking and start putting on some makeup. Because I gotta go. Here, Megan, it is, I don't know. It is 5:12. You know, I did an update on my phone, and I got really mad because then I couldn't use hotspot anymore. And it moved my clock from being over here to over here. And I'm like, so every time I look at my phone, I'm looking for the time over here, but it's over here now. And I'm like, who would do that to somebody? Like, really? Alright, let's brush these little tiny brows. I don't know what's happened to my brows, but they're kind of disappearing. Stephanie, how are you? My backdrop, I got it in today, and it's like, this is the brick one is the one I usually use. This one is very see-through, and it's small. So unless I was just gonna do like just me like this, you're gonna see it no matter which way I turn. If I turn it this way or this way, you're gonna see the bricks. But the light was coming in through the windows, so I was like, I gotta do something. So I put my old one up behind it. And thank you, Megan. It was just a whim. I already had a hi Crystal, and thank you, Stephanie. I already had this hair color. The last time I used it, I had a tube of it I've kept for months. But the last time I used it, I was in Tennessee, and it was a green, not a blue. So I don't know. Like, and have you guys used these hair bows that look like the things that you put your keys on, the little coily things? I got some today, and I got a couple of them in. What did I get them in? I don't know. I got some kind of box or something. And I got these in. But they're kind of cool. And I saw a girl that I worked with. She threw hers, once hers got too stretched out, she threw it in the microwave for a few seconds and it went bloop, back down to the little thing. So, hi Shelby! I don't have any like sounds. I guess I'm kind of lame like that. So let me act like I'm pushing a button and give you a clap. Well, and this was supposed to be rose gold, but it looks more like a champagne, but I'm okay with that. It's whatever. It's whatevs. And I'm like, I gotta hurry. I have a 1,500 to 2,000 word rough draft literary analysis research paper due tomorrow. And anybody want to guess how many words I've got done on it? 0. I'm gonna be up late tonight because in the morning I'm leaving to go see my aunt and uncle 2.5 hours away. So I'll be driving for 5 hours out of tomorrow and visiting with them for probably a couple of hours. So. And then Baxley has a recital tomorrow night too. So when am I going to get this paper done? This teacher is a stickler though. I accidentally turned in my rough draft for another paper on Sunday instead of Thursdays because that's when we turn in our stuff, is Thursdays and Sundays. He gave me a 0. I did the work and he gave me a 0. So whatever. I'm just trying to pass this class. But I'm a good student and I'm good at English, but it seems like even if I make a good grade, I can't get above a 78 now that I got that 0. So, go figure. Thanks, Professor. Not going to say your name. Alright, I'm going to line these out and hopefully they're going to turn out. You know, you just never know with your brows. You never know what they're going to look like. Hi, Amanda. You never know what your brows are going to look like. There's been days that Joey's like, babe, your eyebrows look devious. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, they're going boop, boop. And I'm like, well, I've been playing with them some, so that's okay. That's okay. And I want ombre brows, but because my brows are so thick already, it's hard. And I had one girl tell me to shave them off, and I was like, girl, are you crazy? Because if I shave them off, they might not come back. And if they do, they might be crazy. So, no. So, used to, I believed in McDonald's arches eyebrows, and I thought that you should just swoop your brows, and that was it. Thank God I got out of that phase. I used to think also that you shouldn't do anything to your eyebrows. Thank God I'm out of that phase, too. Alright, so I know you guys probably hear my air conditioner, but it's like 105 degrees out here and very hot, and so I kind of have to have it on or I'm going to sweat all this makeup off before I get it put on. It's not like it was back in Tennessee. We live in rough out here, okay? I got to have 2 air conditioners in my house with fans, and it makes me really appreciate the days when I had central heating and air. Alright. Sometimes I make an arch and I'm like, whoa, that's too much. Like I said, today's going to be a faster day, so I'm probably not going to like carve them out. And it's weird because I used to use a really light color concealer to carve out my brows, but now where I've gotten darker skin now, it looks really weird now. So I don't know, I'm going to have to figure something out about that too. But yes. So, yeah, and you know the good thing is if you mess up, you can just kind of go, huh, and fix it. That's the joys of makeup, is you can kind of say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can go bold. You can go not. But it's your choice. And if you mess up, you can fix it. Most of the time. Alright, so like I said, this Bombed Brows kit was amazing. It has been a love of my life thing for me. But this, I think it's called Kaboom powder. Is it called Kaboom? Oh no, it's not called Kaboom. Oh yeah, it is. It's called Kabrow. Alright, the cream gel. This one is really dark. It looks good, but when I start getting here, I want something lighter. So I ordered this one, which is the one that I got in my kit was shade 6, and And so this one, oh my god, this is huge. I didn't expect this. This is, look, there's my little one. This is a 3.5. So this one was like a medium brown. So we're going to try that one for here. Okay, you guys get to see it. Try it out. Alright. It comes with a little brush in the end. Every single thing, except for the gel, of course, comes with a brush. It's weird. Like, the brush has a brush, the thing has a brush. So there's so many brushes in this little tiny kit. Alright, this is powder, so I do kind of knock it off. I'll put a little in there and I'll tap, tap. Because you don't want crazy drop, fallout stuff for your brows. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling kind of crazy today. And I'm getting black all over my face already. Alright, so you want to do a darker color from about your bend out. I am not a professional. I am just a makeup junkie. And I really love makeup, and I have for a long time. I used to think that I was really good at it, and I used to think that all makeup was the same. Walmart makeup was the same as everything else. You can ask Megan. I thought so, and I was like, psh, I can do the same thing with Walmart makeup. Although you can make yourself look pretty with Walmart makeup. I'm not downing it. There is a little bit of a difference. Now, speaking of Lime Life products, you know, most products, and I don't want to quote this wrong, I believe it's like 11 to maybe 23% pigmentation. That's how well the color goes on your skin. Well, with Lime Life products are 50% pigmentation, hence why models, actresses, and people like that use it, like Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce and the Kardashians. So yeah. Also, I got an email today, and I was super excited because this is only like 4 hours away from my house. There is a huge, huge thing going on in San Francisco in August, and all kinds of professional, expensive, nice products, brands are going to be at this convention. It's like a convention. And guess what? Lime Life by Alcone is one of them. And I looked through the list, and I didn't see any of the other brands I'd heard of that was network marketing. Oh my god, this one is, it doesn't look like a powder. It looks like a gel. Is this the same thing? I mean, my other one kind of looks like a powder. Oh, okay, I think this will work. I'm like, look at these brows. It almost looks like a mustache. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'm super excited about that. I really want to go. I'm trying to talk my sister into flying out here because I haven't seen her in a year and a half. And by that time, it'll be almost 2 years. And so I'm trying to talk her into coming out here so that we can go together. Alright, I love how this stuff goes on. It is amazing! Amazing. I bet people at my church have wondered what's going on with Danielle, because sometimes my brows are really bold, and then other times my brows are barely there. So I bet they're like, her brows look really crazy today. Like, these look crazy, but they'll look better once I got everything else on. And that's just it, you know? Like, I kind of feel like brows add so much to your look that, and see, this one's kind of getting a little weird on me, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Brows really have a lot to do with your face, and I think the way that it just all comes together. If you do your makeup and you do one side with no brows done, I mean, of course you're gonna have your eyebrows on there unless you don't have any. So one side with your brows done, one side without, you're gonna see the difference that eyebrows make. And so ever since I started really doing brows, I was like, I can't really stop doing this because it looks a lot better. But, alright, so I was asked to do a video on blush. I haven't really looked up the history of blush or anything like that. Hi Dylan, I'll see you in a little bit. But I don't know, I think there is an art to it. I think that you have a specific face shape, and so before I do an actual video on blush, I will, because I've had people ask me to do a video on blush and to do a video on falsies, but I've been so busy working and everything else, I have not gotten to it. So I will, but I don't want to come on here and just be like, this is how I do blush. I want to give you a little bit of the history of blush, why it's used, how it started. You know, how about the fact that some companies use, like, in their shadows and powders, they use some kind of beetle, and they crush it up, and that's their pigment. Yeah, that's why you need, like, cruelty-free products, because I just don't really want to, like, put some bugs on my eyes. You know, that's not really cool to me. So, yeah, let's go with some cruelty-free. Alright. Now, I think that, I don't know about you guys, but I always have one eye that looks better and one brow that does better, and I'm pretty sure it's usually this one. And I don't know why, but even my eyelashes on this side do better, and I'm like, really? So I just can't believe the difference in these two. Like, I didn't realize that this was a sample size, but when you get them and it's like, oh. But I hadn't really tried much from Benefit. I'd always heard about it, but I just never really tried anything from them. And so now I'm kind of like, I like it. I really like it a lot. Alright, so let's mess with this brow that's misbehaving and just kind of like comb it back into place because it's making me mad. So, and I do look angry, but like I said, I won't look like that in a minute. I hope. I hope. A lot of stuff going on this week with Baxley having recitals tomorrow and then Saturday. So lots of stuff going on this week. And you can always, if you wipe off too much, you can always go back in. That's the good part about it. And it doesn't have to be exact. Like, they're not supposed to be identical twins. They're supposed to be sisters, but not identical twins. And if you guys are like me, you may have one eyebrow that's a little bit higher than the other. So when I wear my glasses, I get freaked out because I feel like my glasses aren't on straight, but really it's just one of my eyebrows is wonky. So that's okay too. Just learn to love yourself. Learn to love your flaws and all. Because you know what? There's only one of you. You can have a piece. Here, do you want me to open it? My kid's bored. You can't make an eye? Like the letter I?
Like the one that came.
Or an eyeball. Oh, we'll keep trying. She says she can't make an eye. Okay, go get KK too. Alright, this stuff is amazing. And oh, I told you I like Benefit, I guess. Are you okay? I think she tripped over the fan cord. Alright, so this is amazing stuff. You alright? I would put my finger in it, but since I have cat claws now, I don't want to do that because it's going to end up just under my nail. So, this stuff is amazing. It's an airbrush concealer, but it's best. I've tried it with a brush. I've tried it with a sponge. And I think just where I'm getting old, I'm getting more wrinkles right here. And so it's best, I think, to use your finger. But it's, like I said, it's hard to do that when you have... See, look. It got under my nail. Alright. We'll try this. And let's try not to poke our eye out, okay? Because we kind of need those to see. So let's try not to poke our eye out. I mean, I guess you could use one eye, but preferably not, right? Alright, so anytime you apply something to your face, whether it's a serum up here and these wrinkles, or if it's in these wrinkles, or it's just a serum or whatever, when you're applying it, if you're applying it with your finger, you want to try to use your ring finger because there's less power in that, and it's able to dab it and not smudge it. If you use one of your other fingers, it's going to really smudge it in, and you're trying to just do a gentle dab. So, and I don't mean like dab like that, I mean like dab. So, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm really feeling it. I think I just haven't laughed in a while. I've been so stressed out lately, just worrying about life. No, you might knock my curtain over. Just say hi, they can hear you. Maxley said hi. Alright, I'm going to put a little right here since I got in my pores. And I get a little redness right here, so I try to put a little right here too. And like I said, hey, no. I don't need you knocking this down. Then I'm going to be like, oh Lord Jesus, hit the end button. Hey, shh. No, I don't have any crayons. You had crayons when school ended. What'd you do with them? I'm like, dude, I don't have any crayons, okay? Also this is the trick that Raquel taught everybody, and Megan does, and I do now. You go and buy one of these, and you dancers know what these are. You use these for your bun. And you can put them in the lid of the blender that we have for Lime Life, but I didn't have it at the time, and I had this watch case, my baby G-Shock case, and it fits in there perfect. So I just put my lid on it, and boom, there it is. Oh my God, my cats are meowing. Meow. Alright, so like I said, I'm not going to draw out and carve my eyebrows. I'm just going to use this little stick because when I'm in a hurry, it works pretty good. And it'll just have to do for now. You guys never knew how much time and effort it really put into makeup. And if you're doing a full face, it's going to take a minute. When you are carving out your brows, which like I said, I'm not really doing that. I'm kind of doing it, but same concept, just the cheater's really fast way. But make sure you blend it in all over, or you're going to go around looking kind of crazy. What do I use to blend it in? These right here. Because they're warm already and they blend well. So, this just kind of highlights your brows and gives it a more clean-cut look. Sometimes you will erase part of your brow and you'll have to go back in and kind of reset it. And that's okay. It's normal. So, how's everyone's day? I've been crazy busy. I've been gone since early this morning to deliver a puppy, and then I actually had recital practice, and then I got the girls something to eat, and then I was just trying to get their prescriptions filled because they have ear infections, and then another girl wanted me to meet her Visalia for a dog, so it's just been crazy. And I hope that I'm going to be to church on time. Alright. These will have to do. No more time on the brows. No. Alright, so I don't know if I want to do blue blood, which I haven't done in a while. Oh! Oh! I think the angels in heaven are awed by these colors too. Especially this one, and this one, and this one. These pastels are amazing. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. I love this palette. I will tell you, though, that it has some fallout. It really does. It has some fallout, but that's okay, because we're still going to love it anyways. Alright, so I know it's weird, but I go ahead and set my face several times, so usually I'm almost out of this. This stuff is bomb. But I probably won't buy this again. I will probably definitely try Lime Life's next. This is expensive, so I need to use it until it runs out. I used to be like, why set your face? What the heck? Why? Well, it helps keep your makeup on and it'll last longer, which in a way is kind of saving you some money. So let's try to set our face, okay? What's next? Alright. What is next? I'm really feeling it today, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. And look, I like little stuff. Look how cute this little thing is. It's a lot smaller than even the one that I got in the Bomb Brows kit. And so it's like itty bitty. And I was like, it's so little. What am I even looking for, lady? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I left 2 of my bags out. So I now have this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, this one with brushes. And I just have one here with some of my Lime Life stuff in it. So I have like stuff scattered everywhere. And it's okay, because Jesus loves us. And we're going to make it through this, alright? Alright, so I guess I'm going to put a little bit... Oh, what was that? A little bit of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on, just real quick. I'm probably out of this, but I don't know how you guys do it, but I just kind of dab some on and then rub it with my fingers, because, hey, it works. Alright, so let's just dab, 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 try to fit it in there and give it just a little bit to set up. This is going to help your eyeshadow stay on longer. It will help it fight creasing, and it will also help your color stay on. Now, one thing that I'm going to go ahead and do too, which I don't always do, is I'm going to put white concealer on my lids. But I do that after I go ahead and do my crease. So, let's get some of our brushes out, okay? And let's get our little dollar tool out, okay? There we go. Alright, so these are lovely. They're amazing. And I loved them. And I kept this because I was like, what is this brush for? What is this brush for? What is this brush for? Yeah. And I've got the ones that I use the most, I have similar numbers memorized. Like, that's not it. That's not it. And so you kind of got to get used to your brushes. You got to get to know your brushes. Because let me tell you, I used to use applicators, and it's like, what are we, in the 80s? Applicators are not worth that anymore. Like, brushes apply stuff so much better. There we go. Number 34. Jaclyn Hill JH34. And then I got this one, and I need my blender brush, and I need this one, and I go ahead and get the ones that I know I'm going to use out. Like this one. Just for my eyes, I end up using a bunch. A bunch, if I'm doing it right. Okay. And maybe even this one. So, there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's do our crease real quick. We're just going to do a brown crease. I almost always do a brown crease. It's kind of boring. But I usually just do my brown crease and then I do a crazy color on my lid. Because brown creases are safe and normal. I gotta hurry. Alright, so for the longest time I was using these the wrong way. I was using 34 then 35, but I need to use 35 then 34. So, first off we're going to take our Blue Blood palette. Hello. Hi. How are you? Then we're going to take the shade Wealthy. Ooh. And we're going to put that all over. We're going to go all in. Then this is just a very light shade. It's almost like a skin color shade. And since I've gotten darker, I feel like you can't even see it. So this palette is a great palette, but it does, like I said, have a lot of fallout. So you want to always tap your brush, because if not, you're going to have a ton of fallout underneath. Yes, I do. I do go ahead and put my concealer on first, because a lot of times my eyeshadows go way out here or whatever, and the concealer like goes over it, and it's just really weird for me. So do you, okay? Do you, whatever you want, whatever works for you. Because everybody got different eye shapes, everybody got different face shapes, everybody got different skin tones and complexions, and so what works for you might not work for the next person, and vice versa. So you do you. You be you, okay? Alright. And like I said, I don't know why, but I'm just really feeling it today. I'm going to go ahead and take this itty bitty little brush, and I'm going to take it in the shade Colonan, which is this really pretty diamond shade up here. And we're going to put some highlight on that brow. I'm shining. All right, let's put some highlight on the brows. Well, not literally on the brows, but like under the brows, okay? Alright, I'm not going to do it all the way across today, even though some days I do. And I'm going to take this blender brush. You want to hold your blender brush. Hi, Christina. You want to hold your blender brush, especially at the end, because you want it to loosely blend in your powders. If you hold it up here, it's more controlled. You want to hold it kind of further back, so you can kind of just blend it out, girl. Blend it out. Blend it out. And that looks so light on me now where I've gotten sun. It doesn't even look like I've got anything on my crease. But hey, that's okay. We're not worried about the crease. The crease is not the star of the show. Your lids are the star of the show. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to put some white concealer on our lids. This is the best for putting bright colors on. I don't think I've ever found a concealer quite this white. Maybe there are some, but when I saw this, I was like, I gotta buy this. This is the Morphe concealer. I didn't really like their foundation, but then again, I had the wrong shade, so I can't really give it a just review. It made me look yellow, but this is shade 0.00 because there's no pigment to it. It's all white. So what do? You take some out and you go like this. Bam, bam, bam. And this is going to be your little palette. So if you guys ever see me at church with some white on my hand, that's what it's from. That's what it's from. So, alright, next I got to find my little tiny brush that I use. I have a brush that I use, and I also have a little like sponge thingy that I found that I use. I had it already and I don't know where it came from, but maybe Jesus. But I use it sometimes too. Is this it? No. But I'll use this. So this is a little brush. We're going to go ahead and use this itty bitty brush. This is just a really cheap brush. You know, some people, this is a ELF. Some people use like MAC and all that stuff. And I'm like, if it's just a brush for this kind of stuff, come on now. Alright, so you're going to kind of paint your lids white. And you want to spread it in real good. You want to make sure, I'm going to need some more of this. You want to make sure that your whole lid is covered. And it's okay if you mess up. Because what did I tell you? It's makeup. It's like art. You can fix it. Alright, so let's go kind of up. And sometimes I don't get it high enough. And so when you close your eyes and open it like this, it'll kind of make a line for you. And you can kind of go by that as a guide. That way you can kind of see where the top of your lid is. Maybe that's kind of cheating, but oh well. At first I got mad when it happened, and then I appreciated it. Because I was like, hey, this really helped me. It made an outline. And so then you're going to go boop, 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 boop. And it doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, because you can always go back over your brown if you need to. And there you go. Alright. You just want to kind of blend it in. Some people take their fingers and do it, but not today. Let's bring it just a little bit higher. There we go. Alright, let's try this other eye. Like I said, you just want to bring it in, start covering your eye. It looks like you're just painting your eye white. But this white will make any color that you put on it, whether it's bright or not, it's going to make it pop more because it's giving it a white, bright base. Whereas if you put black under something, of course, it's going to be a lot darker. It's just the principles of art. So, like I said, if you ever see me at church, and I still have that on, or sometimes I'll wipe it off just with my hand, and you'll still see a faint, that's what that's from. It's me being artistic. I don't know about you guys, but I love makeup. I'm so thankful for makeup. Not that I necessarily feel like I have to have it, but I just like playing around with it. I like creating different looks. I like knowing that I don't have to look the same every day. And usually, like I said, one will look really good and the other one's like this one looks like it's good and this one looks like it's not good. Alright. That's good enough because I really have to get ready for church. So, let's throw that brush down. See, it's still on there. White spots. Alright. Now, let's get our palette. And I'm going to do some pastels. I don't know what. Probably the same pastels that I always do when I use this palette. I'm going to take a couple of different brushes in. Because brushes are nice. They are your friend. And when you want to put this color on, you don't want to rub it. You want to pack it. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Let's start out with green. This is the green. And we're going to just kind of do. And these shades are so pigmented that you don't really care about the fallout because it's so pigmented. Alright, so there's that one. Let's go over to the other side. Just kind of pack it on until you don't see white anymore. Alright. A lot of times I'll want a little bit bigger or not angled the same way as the other. I think it's because I'm right-handed, so like this one goes like this, whereas this one's just straight up and down. So I have to start kind of angling it a little better. Alright, so there's that one. Then we're going to take this one, this little flat brush, and we're going to put the blue on. Woohoo! Blue. And I usually take this one. It depends on how many shades I'm doing. But I'll usually take that one a little bit closer to the middle of my eye. Because, hey, I got a couple more shades I want to squeeze in. Like I said, you're just packing it on. Pack, 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 pack. Look at that. Lord Jesus, I think I'm in love. Alright, then we're going to do the pink. And this always reminds me of like cotton candy, having these two together. Pink on the blue. It just kind of looks like cotton candy. Hi, Denise. How are you doing, lady? So it kind of looks like I'm creating a cotton candy eye, even though that was not what I kind of started out trying to do. But hey, we'll take it. Cotton candy's fun. That was my nickname for a while, was cotton candy, because of my hair color. Alright, now we're going to go in and do just a little bit of this little orange pastel color. I don't like that brush. Let's go back to the one I had. I don't like that one. Alright, and then I'll probably put some pink. I don't have a really pretty pastel purple. I have a lot of purples. I have the Morphe 35P, which has a ton of purples in it, but it's not got any like really pretty pastel colors. So I really need to find one. I think Lime Life actually has one. I know they have a blue that I want. So I'm going to take this pink and kind of go back into the blue a little to overlap, to kind of blend it. And it might make it look kind of purple, probably not, but maybe. Maybe. Just kind of go back over the line there. Kind of try to blend, blend, blend. Now's the time to take your number 34, that's not it, and just kind of go back over this to kind of even it out again. Ooh, I like that. I know it looks kind of weird on the screen probably, but I like it. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with a little tiny liner brush, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the green, then the blue, then the pink, then the orange. So I don't always do this, but I do a lot though. And with this too, I kind of dab. I don't really do this. I'm more dab. More of a dab. And then the blue. Sometimes I'll just do one color and then I'll put another one under it. You just never know. That's just it. Like, I never know what I'm going to do until I sit down, usually. I'm kind of stressing out about this paper. This research paper that's due tomorrow. But it shall get done. I claim it. Alright, so let's put away our shadows and kind of clean this up a little. Clean it up a little. I know it looks crazy still, but that's okay. Alright, now I'm going to take some of you. Tell her she better stop it. I'm not going to have it. Not going to have it. Alright, I think I'm just going to do a simple black. Simple black liner. And so, I'm going to take my beloved Lime Live pen here. It's called the Perfect Eyeliner Pen. And let me tell you, it is pretty good. Because you're able to get a really thin line, and you're able to get a very thick line. So, alright, let's put a little line on this. Also, these are smudge proof. I think you have to let them sit like 15 seconds. But I had one actually stay on, just sitting here, huh? I had one stay on all night. Like literally, I'd washed my hands and I'd forgot about it, and it was on my hand all night. For the next day. Alright. Yeah, a little bit. Max is asking if she can put perfume on. I'm like, a little bit. My favorite perfume, and I'm not like a huge fan of her, but my favorite perfume is Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. Hi, Louise! That is my absolute favorite perfume. I didn't buy her Cloud because I didn't really like it, but I have her, what is it, the Midnight one or whatever, and I have the regular one, the Ari, but I don't like those as much either, and I sadly bought a gift set that has the huge one of the, whatever the Midnight one's called, whatever it's called. It'll probably never get used, but that's okay. You live and you learn. So, what are you up to, Louise? Alright. I'm not going to do a wing because this is already kind of a dramatic look with all the color. Which one did you use? The purple one? I like the purple one better than the white one. The clear one.
That's the one that I got. The clear one.
No, there's a one that's clear. That's a purple clear. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my my eyeliner. I try to have it like on perfect. Many times I fail at this, but that's okay. It takes practice. So like I said, this is the Lime Life Perfect Eyeliner Pen. I really, really like this. And then I'm going to take and just put a little bit of mascara on. Now we have a perfect mascara that is Amaze Balls. I like to save it for when I'm not wearing falsies because it has fibers already in it. But when I am wearing falsies, which I probably will tonight, when I am wearing falsies, I don't like to wear it because I feel like I'm wasting fibers. I'm wasting fibers. Let's try this one. This is a little Benefit one that I have called Roller Lash. And I don't think I've used this. Maybe I have. I don't know. But we're going to try this one. And it doesn't really matter if this really works great because I'm going to be putting eyelashes on anyways. What? Huh? Neither one of you needs to be on it. What's that? Both of you. Sister drama. I know what that's like. I had two sisters living at home with me. We had sister drama, but I don't know. Maybe they had more drama because I was 7 years older than Megan. Put that back. Put it back. It's not yours. Put it back. Just put it back. I was 7 years older than one sister and 11 years older than the other. So they had like 4 years between each other. So I think they fought probably more than I did with them. I don't know though. My sister Megan thought she could kill me. At the age of 14, she was 7. I was twice her age. She was trying to throw chairs at me and stuff. And one day Mom was gone. And she tried to throw a chair at me outside, one of those plastic lawn chairs. Megan, do you remember this? And she picked it up and was going to hit me with it. And I was like, oh, no, you don't. And so I go inside to try to get away from her. And she is still in there kind of pestering me. And my mom used to say all the time, Megan? No, she didn't call her Megan. She called her Megan. Megan, one of these days, she's going to haul off and punch you, and I'm not going to say anything. I don't think I ever did that. But I did push her that day. I pushed her to get her away from me, and the dishwasher just happened to be open, and so she fell on it. And I was like, oh my God, are you okay? All of a sudden, I was concerned, sister. Yeah. It's funny how that kind of stuff happens. Or how about the time that I had a car but no license yet? And we were up on a hill. Our house was up on a hill. And I took my car around our house. And there was like a drop-off bank. And it is just God keeping us from going off that bank. Well, I didn't even think about it. And me and both my sisters were in my car. And we didn't go off the bank, but we did muddy up the grass in the yard. And so I was like washing off my car because I got stuck, and I was praying to God that He would help me get out of it. And so I'm like scared to death, and I go and put leaves on top of the muddy spots, and I'm like, no, it's for presents. And so I'm like, oh my God, girls, help me, help me, help me. And so we're trying real hard to cover up my mess. Yeah, the joys of being a teenager. Oh, and the bad choices that you make. So, alright, I bought these a while back, and I've only tried them once. They're very almost real looking. I never know how to get this thing open. How do you open this? I'm always like, how do you open this? Is it this one?
This one, my husband.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always like, how do you open this? I thought it went like this. I can't ever open this. It's like a magic box, and you never know how to get it open. You're like, I'm always going around trying to fix this and get it open, and I can't ever get it open. I can't ever get it open. There it goes. All right, see, I was trying the wrong way. But these are very light, almost like feather lashes, and so I don't know how I really feel about them yet. They're not as thick as some of the others that I'm used to or that I really like. I also have a Benefit, where'd it go? A Benefit gel for brows that I have, and I don't know how I feel about it either, and I don't know where it's at. Where is it? Here it is. I'm still going to try it because I'm running out of my House of Lashes glue. My House of Lashes glue is Amaze Balls. Megan bought it for me for Christmas, and it has been the best. I love it. I can cry at church, and I still have my lashes on. So, let's put some lashes on this face so we can put some little blush on it and highlighter, and let's go. Because I gotta go. I got to go. Alright, so this is Invisible Lash Glue by Benefit. And it kind of comes in a weird tube. Like, I'm used to having like a little dabber to put it on, and this is like a weird tube. So, it almost reminds me of like nail glue. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. But, so, I don't know. I don't know if this one changes color or not. I know some of them do. I don't think I've been fortunate enough to have any that does. So, if you had some of that cool kind of lash stuff, you're a bomb. But if not, and you're like me, you just have to count to 30 seconds. Or just talk for a little bit, and that's fine too. What do you guys think about these colors? I kind of like them. I really like them. I'm not lying. They just look very fairy, very unicorn, very playful, very summer, spring. I love the pastels. The pastel colors are in. Whether it's your hair or your makeup, pastels are in. And so this isn't pastel, but pastels are so hard to keep in your hair. Alright, so now we're going to take this lash right here. If you buy lashes, please measure them first and cut off the thicker end. Do not cut off of this end. You want to cut off the... Go sit down.
What's the paper?
What paper?
The paper? A pack paper?
I don't know. Ah, I pulled it off. And sometimes that will happen to you too. And you have to work fast, work fast, work fast. Hi, Amanda. You have to work fast because your glue is drying. Hey, yes.
Now you can see what doing something.
Alright, I'm getting mad at this. This thing is like sticking.
That's okay.
Alright, let me try this one more time. I'm getting angry. Go sit down, Baxton.
Hi.
Alright, there we go. And then I try to take them and kind of pull them down and press them onto my skin because you don't want any gaps. You don't want to be able to see your skin between your real lashes and your fake lashes. So you let that dry a little bit, kind of push it down. These nails have really came in handy with that. You can kind of, because I used to use the end of the tool, but sometimes that gets glue on it and then it's a headache for you later. So, alright, now, like I said, these lashes are very, almost feel like real hair. Maybe they are. I mean, they came in this magic box. Maybe they are. Now, I wait till my lashes dry, and then I take and kind of tease them up. I use my lashes way longer than I'm supposed to. You know, you're probably supposed to use them like, I don't know, maybe, it depends on the brand. But some of them I know are probably not meant to be past 5 times. And what do? I go and I take, well, when I had my regular fingernails, I would take the glue off. I would kind of pick the glue off, and then I would use it again. There are ways to clean your lashes, but I never plan on keeping mine that long, you know what I mean? So, alright, so once it's kind of dry, you want to poop poop. And I don't like this glue, you can see it. Eee. Hey, you be nice. I'm talking to my cats. We have one older cat that doesn't like our little cat. Kaylee, get Teddy out of here. She's being mean. And I'll show you how to fix it. If you see spots, I'll show you how to fix that too. Real quick. What time is it? Oh, Jesus. We gotta go.
Oh, baby, kids are doing okay.
Alright, so
Phil?
she swatted at him.
And he fell?
Alright, so
This is it.
push it down. Fix it if it's coming off. Go sit down.
Can I show?
No, go sit down. I'm trying to hurry, baby. I told you 3 times. You want to get a pow pow? That's what we talk about, pow pow. So this one I got way off. Let's see if we can pull it.
He just needs lipstick.
I got this one way off, but it's okay. If anybody's looking at me that closely, they need to back off. Alright, so push it down. I'm starting to think I really don't like this Benefit glue. I just really don't. I don't like the applicator, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. Doo-doo. Alright, so if you mess up your lashes, and you can see through the bottom here, all you need to do is take your perfect eyeliner pen, and you need to go in the little dots there, making it black so people can't see it. Easy fix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, now. There we go. See, look at that. Ew, I don't like this. I think it's the glue. I don't like it. So, that's kind of... Alright, we'll try that. Actually, can you bring me my purse, please? Alright, so, there's that.
What is it?
It's on my bed, I think. Alright, now I'm going to, because my foundation is too light, I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on. And I'm not wearing powder, but I love this brush. It's so soft. So soft. And then we'll do some highlighter. Actually, don't turn this over. My very favorite highlighting palette is, it broke whenever we were on the, it's on the floor then. It broke on my trip, but the one that broke I don't use. So I added a couple of drops of alcohol, and I was able to kind of save it a little. It's still cracking a little, but not that bad. That shade I don't really use anyways. Actually, my purse is over there, honey. Yes, it is. Go look right through there. Over there on the bed, on the floor. Alright, so. Oh, I just barely touched it, and look. It's crumbling everywhere. Oh. Ah, forget it. I'll have to... Ah! Got all over me. I'll have to just vacuum that up later. Because I gotta go. Alright, first I'm going to take my beautiful Lime Life palette. And I'm going to take the bronzer. And I'm going to take my big brush, and I'm just going to kind of dab, 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 hit. And I'm going to put it kind of up here, and right here, under where you would put your blush. I'm not going to contour because I don't think a lot of people contour in the summer. You're looking for a little bit more of a lighter look, even though I'm putting brown on my face. You're looking for a little bit more of a lighter look. So look at how beautiful this is. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in those, but it is so gorgeous. And I love it. This color, I mixed these two. This one gives it a little definition and a little bit of just like a, I don't know, like a blush, like you're shy or you just met someone. You're like, so it gives you a little bit of blush, while this one gives you a little bit of a glow highlight. So, yeah. You don't have these. You're missing out. Alright, so I just kind of swirl them both and go, And you want to be careful with this because Lime Life is 50% pigmentation. It is going to go on. Very easy. You barely have to touch yourself. Like watch. I am barely going across and you can already see that. Now if I was to go like normal, oh my god, it would be crazy. So I don't think I even have to reapply. Haley! Look at that pretty glow. And that's not even highlighter, that's just the blush. Look. Ka-chow. Alright, so like I said, that's these.
I want some.
You don't need some right now, dude.
I love blush.
No, you don't need some right now. Watch out. Alright, so next we're going to, it broke when we were on vacation. Can you get my purse, please? It's over there somewhere.
This one?
Yeah, it broke.
Oh.
So, that one, that broke, and this one are probably my least favorite. So, I use the white the most, and I use the purple and the blue too, because everybody knows I think I'm a unicorn. Thank you, lovey. Alright, so, guys, go get dressed. Get ready. We're going to be leaving in just a minute.
This?
Yeah, you can wear that. You can't wear it without it. You'd have to wear something else. Alright, hey, you need to go. Go. Go, go, go. Alright, so, go sit down. You look at me all the time. Just sit down and wait. I'm almost done. Alright, so, this, like I said, I think I got this at the dollar store. And I love it. It's got a flat spot right there. And I just kind of dab it in this. Like, you can tell which one I've used the most. And then I just kind of, look at that glow. And then you can kind of take the side of it and blend it if you want. So it's not caked on. Look at that. And just dab it again and watch. Yeah. Yo. I love it. I love it. Alright. Then you want to kind of get the end of your nose. And probably like right here a little. Give yourself that good summer glow. Hi! Yes? Oh my gosh, you all better get along or I'm going to have to go in there and tell you Jesus loves you. What? Hey, stop touching the curtain. No way. Alright, you know what? Because I have so much on, I'm going to try a setting powder right now. Just because I want to use my big fluffy brush. So, ka-chow, ka-chow. It's just kind of, Do I use setting powders and setting spray sometimes? Sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, so this. Any white eyeliner you can use in your waterline. It is going to make you look more awake. It'll make your eyes look more open. If you have almond shaped eyes or really squinty eyes, it will make them look more open. And oh my god, my kitten just fell on my foot and scared me to death. McMuffin! We call him McMuffin. He was rescued. We actually rescued him out of a forward edge. He was crying. He was stuck. And we were there that day, thank God. Alright, I'm wanting just a little bit of a look because like I've told you guys in the past, if you're doing kind of an eye that's out there, you want to emphasize either your eyes or your mouth. You don't want to do both. You might look like a clown. People might be like, I don't know where to look. So I have this one, but it's a little too bright. I also have, I think I put it in here. Oh, and if I haven't told you that I'm highlighter obsessed, I mean, I've got like 4 of these. I've got champagne pop. I've got a rainbow one. I've got a hard candy one. It's iridescent. I've got another one. I've got too many. Alright, so I am going to try this for the first time. This is our Lime Life by Ocone Perfect Lip Gloss. And this is amazing. I just love these little gems. It is so me and so just It does have a little mirror on the side, which I don't usually use, but you can if you're out. So I'll use it today just for purpose sake. And they smell good too. This smells like a birthday cake on my face. This is called Grace. Grace. Oh, I'm going to take it to church with me because I like it. Hi, Debbie. So that's my makeup look. We're getting ready to go to church. Hi, Kyla. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss watching your reviews on Monster High. I wish Monster High was still around, actually. My kids and I really loved Monster High. Alright, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep my hair like this or if I want to let it down. This is the little things I was telling you guys about. They look like little bracelets or the things that you put your keys on. And they're kind of new. I mean, people use them. And they're not supposed to mess with your hair. So anyways, last step, most important step, is to set your face. Now, did I already set my face? Yes, I did. But I like to set it with my setting spray too. Like I said, I'm almost out of this, so I will be getting Lime Life setting spray very, very soon. And hopefully some eyeshadow palettes. And foundation if I can ever figure out my shade where I keep getting darker. Anyways, if you guys don't know this, I have a little bit of an obsession with Marie. And my cat, my Gizmo cat, the one that kept getting out. She looks like her. So I should have named her Marie, but I didn't. Gizmo was her name because she was quirky. So anyways, I have got to get my other shirt on and get going. So I love you guys. If you have made it this far and you are watching the replay, please give me a hashtag replay. And then if you are a beauty guide, give me a hashtag beauty guide so I can get to know all my fabulous sisters. And if you're new here, do hashtag new. And if you are watching this while I'm live, you can put a 1 or an emoji. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm learning with you guys about these awesome products. Like I said, I was really, really excited to see that they're at conventions with Smashbox and Benefit and all these huge companies. I mean, hi Missy, this company is a company that's been around for, I want to say 65 years. They have been used on Broadway, on models, on actresses, and then like 4 or 5 years ago, they decided to come to the public because, hey, our faces need love too. So that's when they turned from Limelight to Lime Life, and so now they're sharing the love with us. It is professional grade natural products, and so far so good. I'm liking it. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you just want to chat, message me. I'm here. I'm available. I'm open. I'm easy to talk to. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you're having a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.